Hello and welcome to the Tarkus Zone. Thank you for joining me. Today we're going to be playing the game Puppet Master the Game, and today we're going to be talking about this puppet, Tunneler. Now, Tunneler has two abilities. One is the drill, and the other one is a ramming speed. I'm going to show you some of that in the game today. We're not going to play a full game. I'm just going to go over the puppet, some of the ways that you can play the puppet, some just basic stuff of the puppet. So let's do that right now. I'm in a single player game, and I'm just going to show you just a few mechanics of the puppet. I like playing this puppet. It's not my favorite one because Tarkus is really bad at the game, and it requires a little bit of skill that Tarkus doesn't have. But what you want to understand about Tunneler is he's got 200, like a cooldown, like a battery timer, I guess is the way I would say it. So if I go to attack with the left mouse button, I've got to hold it down, and it'll get this thing running. And you'll see that my 200 starts to come down. And as I use the device more in my head, the device, it doesn't matter if you're hitting or not hitting, you're going to use the charge, and then it's got to recharge. And he goes through this animation where he's doing something with his head. Like all the other puppets, you hold the F button down to open doors, and just like any other puppet, to get through grates, you got to attack them. Now, something you need to notice that with this guy, he's got a little startup time. So I don't know, it's like 1 second where you actually put your head down to do damage. So you get the thing going, but it takes about a second or a half a second before his head goes down. So when you're attacking the human or the agent in the game, just keep that in mind. The jump on this guy, it seems slower than the other puppets. Maybe I'm just thinking it is. It just doesn't feel as fluid. And it seems like he doesn't jump as high, and it could be because of how heavy he is based on his size. Oh, there he is. So I'm going to use the Q. Whoop, I'm going to hide. Don't get shot here. I'm going to use the Q. I mean, this guy's really hard to use. For me, he's hard to use. Well, there we go. We'll go back in there. That's what's nice about the single player. I can just keep on choosing the puppet. So you use the Q. You can use the Q to get around. It's got a kind of a long cooldown, but it's designed to do in conjunction with the attack. So it's a timing thing. It's a huge timing thing because you got that half a second or 1 second before the weapon starts, and then you can use the attack or the special ability to do the power drill or the ramming speed. And because of the way the pass-through works in this game, you don't stop, and then you do have a sprint. Every puppet does. You hold the shift key down. Oh. So yeah, I mean, I wasn't even primed ready to attack him. I am very terrible at this puppet. I really am. I do enjoy playing him when I'm in a group, when I don't have all the aggro. I mean, when I say aggro, that's an old term from days of World of Warcraft, where obviously this agent is set on me because I'm the only one in the game. So I'm the only one he's attacking. So when I play this puppet in a game with other people, I try to kind of skirt the edges and not draw attention. Oh, the guy's shooting at me from, wow. I try not to, oh, come on, Tarkus. Let's do this. Yeah, I try not to get his attention when I'm with a group. And then I wait for my group to kind of get him on the ground. And then once he's on the ground, that's when I do my, oh, here I go. I'm doing pretty good here. Yeah, I got him there. I mean, that was a good timing on my, it's just that this ramming speed is so, and then if you want to sprint, whoop, and then the timing and getting your, it's not like the other whoop, there you go. It's not like the other puppets where most of their attacks are instant. This guy, you've got to time it. Ooh, there we go. Oh, and then But the thing about it is to get the sprinting to catch up. There he goes. To catch up. See, the thing is you can't. So I'm going to go around the corner here. So to catch up to the agent or catch up with your group, you got to go sprinting. But if I'm in battle mode, I can't sprint. Or no, I guess I can a little bit. It just doesn't seem like it's that much It seems like this is faster, where I've got my head up. Really? You want some more of me? Oh, there we go. That's what I mean. Well, once the agent's down, once he's down and your group's got that agent on the ground, woohoo! Oh, I just happened to have to recharge. Get out of the way! Get out of the way! Don't hit me, please don't hit me. I got something for you. Giving you. I mean, I'm not too bad, but I could be a lot better with this guy. So let's go back to the menu here. Let me see if I can get him to kill me. That'd probably be the easiest. Come here. Kill me, damn it. Kill me. Kill me. Kill me, please kill me. Dude, you're supposed to be killing me. I'm just having too much fun, just because, like I was saying, that once he's on the ground, if your comrades get him on the ground, you can do devastating damage with this guy, devastating damage, and then get out. So play kind of like play a passive. Oh, okay. Well, why don't you just bring me to the screen like you did before? Okay, well, I did all that. I guess you get 2 lives in single player. I guess I didn't. I thought we'd just come back to the screen like I did before, but I guess it looks you'll get 2 lives, which is cool. So just to go back to this, I also want to point out that the drill, and this is why I wanted to come back to this screen, it reveals the human to the other puppets. So that's the other key thing about this guy. He tags the human agent guy in a way where I imagine he's got blood spatter everywhere, and that's why the other puppets can see the human when you use the drill ability. Now, as you can see, that when I had him on the ground, he was kind of floundering. It was because I was hitting him really well, and as the stun effect was kicking in. So this tunneler is I mean, I like playing him. He's hard to play. He requires a good skill. My play style is stay away from him. Stay away from the human unless my guys get him down. Once they get him down, I go to town. I just rip into him. Now, if I can get him as he's passing by me with the ram effect, great. But I try not to aggro myself, because if you're primed with this guy ready, set up with it fully charged, and the human goes on its back, you can do some devastating damage with this guy. And I mean, so it's a play style thing, and that's what I like about the developer here is they've made each puppet unique to people's play style. I mean, you could go aggressive with this guy. You can go all out aggressive with this guy if you're an expert at the game or good at the game. I'm not really good at the game. Twitch gaming is not my thing. But when I know that when the guy's on his back, I don't really have to do much other than go in and drill him, then that makes it easier for me, and I'm doing my part because I'm doing massive amounts of damage during that window of time that the human is down for that time. Well, that's it in a nutshell for the Tunneler. I would recommend trying them out. The ramming speed there, it's considered an aggressive attack. I use it for movement, to move around. Obviously, the sprint gets you around, and I might be wrong about the sprint what the speed is. It just seems like when I'm not attacking and I'm in the sprint, shift button down, I feel like I'm going fast, not as fast as obviously the ramming speed, but when I have my head down with the weapon initiated and I try sprinting, it just feels a little slower, and I could be wrong about that. Again, not an expert here, guys. This is not the first puppet I choose when I go to play this game, but I have played the puppet occasionally, and I've enjoyed myself. And that's the other great thing about the game is you can enjoy yourself with pretty much any puppet that you play, as long as you look at it as just sitting down and having a good time. You know, if you're coming to a game where there's no winners or losers and you're just there to have a good time, that's what this kind of game is it's great if you're playing with your friends and one of your friends is the human and they win and then occasionally you win, but it doesn't hurt my feelings if he's winning every time, as long as I'm having a good time doing it, right? Well, that's it. This is the Tunneler. Thank you for joining me. This has been the Tarkus Zone.